How do relationships help you to supersize your business? Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, and today we're talking about the relationship area and aspect of the life framework above my head, the one I use, the one I share, the one I teach to everyone I come in contact with, or the overall framework that I've used since 2021. Now, I added communication and confidence in 2021, following some coaching, actually a year and a half of coaching, that I incorporated from the whole pandemic time to and added to my personal life framework. I use this life framework every day, every year to take some of the chaos and craziness that goes on in all of our lives and make sense of it and make it, I call it exponential smoothing, to make it smoother and help my life to flow and my businesses to flow. Well, today we're talking about relationships, and I contend, I've said it before, I'll say it again, business and life is all about relationships. Relationships help us to be more compassionate, more empathetic. They help us to be better human beings in that way. They help us to be better in terms of, excuse me, improving. They actually improve our physical health. They improve our emotional health, our resilience. They improve our personal development. And to me, having your own business, creating a business, sharing, growing, and building a business is one of the best personal development programs you'll ever undertake without realizing that that's what you were doing in the first place. I say a lot of times that when I'm investigating a challenge or a situation that involves one of my businesses, I will, to my chagrin, find out that I am the problem. I am the bottleneck. I am somehow getting in the way of progress. So I have to just step back, let other people do their thing, and let the business grow and build and supersize the way it's meant to without me interfering. That's a hard pill to swallow sometimes. It's a chill pill. Sometimes I just need to take a chill and let things grow on their own. But that's all about relationships. That's all about trusting the people that are helping me to build those businesses, as well as trusting myself to pick the right people to do that. So today we're going to ask ourselves the question, how can or do relationships help me to supersize and grow my business? If I didn't have joint ventures in certain relationships, the businesses would not even exist. So they definitely help to grow that relationship. So think about that today, and think about the quality of the relationships you've got in your business, not just the quantity. So a lot of business people that go out and just bring in tons of customers and clients, yet have churn rates of 90% because they don't service those clients or treat those clients the way they want to be treated. Remember, it's how do your customers and clients want to be treated is as important as how you feel like treating them, right? What you want to provide to them is part of it, and how you decide that is by getting into relationships with them, having conversations, actively listening to what it is that they have to say. We can do things every day, and that's what our Be a Better You annual challenge is all about. It's about doing one thing every day that helps to make us a better person, a better version of ourselves. And that applies to our businesses as well. We need to grow and build and supersize as human beings, meaning be better human beings in order to lead the organizations that we're creating and the things that we're putting out into the world. There's so many ways we can go about doing that. We can remember to express gratitude. And I said in Be a Better You, this reminds me of the book, The 5 Love Languages, because it talks about, scheduling quality time with people, making sure that you're touching base with them, making sure you're being empathetic and compassionate and actively listening to what it is that they have to say. I think if all of us were just better listeners, the world would automatically be a better place. And I'm going to raise my hand and say I'm totally 100% included in that, because sometimes I'm a good listener. Sometimes I am an absolute terrible listener. And I would say, if I had to guess a percentage of the time that I'm a good listener versus a bad listener, it's probably about 20%. 80% I'm not, and 20% I am. And so maybe this year, one of my goals is to flip that around and to just always be a better listener, always be more patient with myself and with what's going on around me, so that I don't feel like I have to rush conversations and rush things. But scheduling quality time is another important way to, or just scheduling any time, right? Or touching base with people and letting them know, expressing gratitude, for example, thanking them for the things that they do to help your business or your life work out the way it's working out, so that you'll get more of that. Learn to apologize and forgive. I don't know about you, but I make mistakes, like almost every day. I find myself apologizing to my daughter or my son or my grandkids, or other people that I interact with. Why? Because I don't always say and do the exact perfectly smooth right thing. None of us do. So I got to forgive myself for that, forgive other people for the things that they've done to me that are unforgivable, realizing that I won't forget them, but I can let them go, and learning to apologize and forgive. And the other one is, another daily thing we can do is support the other person's growth. If we give what we want to receive, I want all those things. I want them to express gratitude and let me know when what I'm doing is working. I want them to let me know when I am or am not listening and being compassionate or empathetic. I want to have quality time with the people I love and care about. I want to know that I can apologize and forgive. And then when they make mistakes, they'll apologize and forgive as well. And then I want to have them support my growth and development, because that's one of my core values, is personal growth and development. And I will support theirs, but I want them to support mine as well. That's it. That's our little topic and challenge for today. So think about the relationships in your business. There's the saying about the 5 people you spend the most time with or are around the most. You're the sum total of them, or the average of them, in terms of the results you can expect in every area and aspect of your life. So take a look at your relationships today, your 5 most important, or most 5 most important business relationships, and just do a little litmus test. How are we doing? What's going on? How am I feeling about that relationship? And then maybe ask the other person how they're feeling about the relationship, and just have a little discussion about it and actively listen, right? All right, that's all I've got today. If I can help in any way, ask. Otherwise, have an absolutely fabulous day, and I will, of course, be with you tomorrow.